everybody, I'm Fee and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my YSL Loulou Puffer. I alluded to it a little bit in my previous video of my unboxing of my Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse, and I mentioned that I would be doing a video on the Loulou Puffer because I did end up getting it. If you're interested in hearing all about my Loulou Puffer, hang with me. Please like and subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell. That will alert you when I have new videos posted and or giveaways. I appreciate you guys so much. I want to say thank you to all those who made comments on my last video. Very heartwarming and wonderful comments that were made. I'm very happy and just so touched by how kind everybody has been, and I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for watching, because I know you could be doing anything with your time right now and you're watching my video, so I am really grateful and I thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. If you're ready, let's get started. If any of you have watched my previous video on the unboxing of the Pochette Matisse, I mentioned in that video that the reason I ended up with that purse is because I got outpriced on the YSL Loulou Puffer. And what I mean by that is that I was planning on buying it. I had researched the bag for a couple of weeks. I had narrowed it down to that, the Pochette Matisse and the Loulou Puffer and the Gucci Horsebit purse, and I decided on the Loulou Puffer. By the time I got to go back and purchase it, there had been a price increase of $1,100. So I just decided I wasn't going to pay an increase, because I felt like if I'd been a couple of days earlier, I would have gotten it for one price, but now just a few days made the difference of a great price increase, and I was just priced out at that point. So I was very disappointed because, like I said, I spent a lot of time researching this particular purse and thought this was the choice for me. But when that price increase happened, I said, you know what? I've got to move on. I've just got to move on. I've got to do something different, and figure it out. Go back to the drawing board. So I started looking at the other two handbags that I was interested in. And then I thought Pochette Matisse might be nice. So even though I was disappointed because I had my heart set on the Loulou Puffer, I had decided to move on and choose another handbag. And this particular day, I just happened to be shopping and I went into Marc Jacobs and they had the red leather tote bag that I'd been wanting for some time. That had also been on my list, but I was like, I'll find it when I find it. I'll get it when I get it. It wasn't an urgent thing, but because I was so disappointed over not getting the Loulou Puffer, I thought, what the heck? This is way cheaper than the Loulou Puffer anyways. Get it and move on, and then we'll go from here. So that particular day, if I may, I went in and I got my Marc Jacobs tote. And this had been on my radar for some time. I wanted it for about 2 or 3 months. And every time I go see one, I'd inspect the bag and it just didn't look right. So I didn't want to walk out with a display bag or a bag that didn't look right to me. So finally, I saw one that I thought I could live with that looked pretty good. And I purchased it. And I've carried this bag. I carried it yesterday for the second time. So I've only reached for it twice since I have had it. And I've had it now about 3 months maybe. But I got this because I couldn't get my Loulou Puffer. And I did want this anyways. And as you know, I'm rebuilding my purse collection. And I'm kind of starting from scratch. I have a few handbags, but not many high-end bags anymore. And so I'm starting to build it back again. So the day I came home with the red tote bag from Marc Jacobs, I went in to tell my husband because he knew how disappointed I was about the Loulou Puffer. So I went in and said, guess what? I found the bag I want and it's in good shape and I'm really happy to have it. And you know what? Screw that Loulou Puffer. I'm good with this, And he kind of put his head down a little bit and put his hands on his head. And I'm like, what's up? What's wrong? And he says, well, we got something to give you. And I said, something to give me? He goes, yeah. And so he calls my son, my youngest son, who's 19. He called him into the room and my son comes in with this bag and this box, and lo and behold, they went and got my Loulou Puffer. Oh my God. And I don't know. My reaction shocked me because you would have thought I'd been like, oh, yay, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. But I kept thinking, you know what? His money is my money and my money is his money. And I wasn't going to buy that purse because I didn't want to pay that increase. And he went and got it along with my son. And so the day I got the red tote bag was also the day my hubby Big Red bought me the YSL Loulou Puffer. And I absolutely love it. It is a beautiful, beautiful handbag. But because of the lambskin being so delicate and so soft, I feel like I have to kid glove it. I have to baby it. This is not a knockabout purse that I can just take and do anything with. And I didn't really think much about that. I just thought I liked the style. I like the look. It's really fashionable. It's very pretty. It can go with anything. You can dress it up, dress it down. But I did really want something that I could, you know, not have to baby it all the time and be worried and concerned about it. So to be honest with you, I've had this bag the same amount of time I've had the Marc Jacobs bag, and I've only carried this bag once. I wore it in a picture one time and I carried it to an event one time. So I haven't reached for it very much. Not to say I'm not going to, I just haven't because I don't want to get it messed up. And I like to keep things nice and neat. So fast forward to, that's how I ended up with the Pochette Matisse from Louis Vuitton, because that was a more durable coated canvas bag. So this bag, I'm kind of just going to use for special events and special occasions, date night. I'm just not going to use it every day as an everyday handbag. And I know a lot of people do, but I just feel so insecure about the lambskin. And I've heard all of the reviews where people are saying, oh, you don't have to baby it. It's really great and durable and all of that. But I'm a little concerned. So I'm going to keep an eye on it and use it when I feel like using it, but not as an everyday bag. Now, I've heard the black on black. People said that they have some issues with chipping of the black paint on the logo over time. And I'll tell you, I'm not too concerned about that. That's something I can take back and have repaired. But I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so beautiful. This is the small. Now, the YSL bags are sized differently because what's considered a medium, we would normally call a large bag. And what's considered a small would be a medium. And what we would say is a small, they call it a toy. So this is the second size. There's a size larger and a size smaller than this one. But this was what I wanted, a crossbody purse, because I'm trying to stop carrying so much stuff. So let me show you what goes into my bag, and I'll pull all the stuff out because I keep my bags stuffed when I'm not using them. And I also keep the handles or straps inside the bags too, to keep them from scratching the leather. This bag was $3,300 plus tax, which came out to, I believe, $35 something. And inside, I'm going to show you, it just has one zipper pocket right here, and it's pretty deep. And then just a wide open space. There's not much to it, but believe it or not, it holds quite a bit. I was really, really, really shocked. Now I'm going to take my stuff out of my Pochette Matisse and put it in my Loulou Puffer because they're about the equivalent in size. So let me get in here and see what this holds. Here's my key fob, which I'll put in the zipper portion. Here's my Christian Dior pouch, and in my pouch I have toiletries, tissue, hand wipes, Christian Dior lipstick, Kilian's Good Girl Gone Bad rollerball, a MAC lip lacquer, some lip balm, hand sanitizer, YSL Black Opium, and a writing pen. So these are all my little basic essentials, and none of this would have gotten into that Gucci horse bit. So I'm really glad to have a bag that's functional, will carry all of my essentials. And when I get crossbodies, I don't buy a lot of the small leather goods to go with them because I like to keep my credit cards safe so that no one can scan them. And when you buy the leather wallets, they really aren't protected from fraud. So I keep my cards and ID and things in these little fraud-free cases in this particular size bag. When I have the bigger bags, I do buy the wallets too. And then I have some gum, I have my cell phone. And I'm going to let you see. And I think that's all I have in here. I didn't have a lot in there to begin with because, like I said yesterday, I carried the Marc Jacobs tote. So then this has got a magnetic clasp and everything fits in there. And I have plenty of room left. I mean, literally, I'm going to try to show you guys. I have so much room left in here that I could put my eyeglasses in here if I wanted to, a brush or a comb, more keys, whatever I felt like I needed to carry, I could. And I just love the dual straps. I love this. So it can be long, or it can be a shoulder bag, or put over your head and shoulder as a crossbody. And it's so comfortable. And for some reason or another, you would think with the chains it would be heavy, but it really isn't. And I absolutely adore it. But I'll tell you something, I really feel like this was God just really showing me favor and giving me beauty for my ashes, because he knew how much I wanted this bag. But I also, have to go, price increase or no price increase, ridiculous is ridiculous. So that's why I wasn't uber excited when they got it for me, because I felt like, well, you bought it, but I didn't even want to pay the price increase. So I definitely didn't want my husband to have to pay the price increase. And it's the same household. But it was a gift from my husband and my son, and I am most grateful. And I just feel like it was God's way of saying, you've been through a lot, losing your sister just a few months ago, and just going through what you go through in grief, and wanting to try to pick myself back up and live my best life and take care of me a little bit. So, you know what? I didn't make him return it because I thought about it, but I thought 32 years in law enforcement, I'm retired, I deserve it. I have it, I'm keeping it, and I love it, and I'm going to carry it when I want to. And so I'm really excited about that. I just wanted to share this with you guys because I know I alluded to the fact that I didn't get this because I was priced out of it. So I did not purchase it. My husband, Big Red, purchased it for me along with my son. And I could not be happier. I'm just very thankful. And that's about it. It's not much to this bag, but I've carried it twice now, and I love it. And I've carried the Pochette Matisse a few days now, like 2 or 3 days. I've carried the Marc Jacobs tote twice, and I have so many handbags right now. But believe it or not, I'm looking forward to my next purchase, and I have a few things on my radar. You guys, put me some comments in the comment section and let me know what you think I should maybe go for. Help me with some suggestions and ideas. I kind of want to stay in the crossbody to medium range. I don't really want big handbags again. So if you guys have any ideas, or you have some purse suggestions, or you have some bags that might fit the bill for me, would you please share them with me? And again, to all of you who have been so kind and commenting on my previous videos, I'm touched beyond belief, and I'm just praising God for each and every one of you. And I thank you so very much. So if you have the Loulou, let's talk about it. Tell me what you feel about it. If you don't have it and it's on your wish list, let's discuss it. If you have any questions, write them down in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer. I respond to everybody who comments. And again, I just want to say thank you. God bless you. May his favor be upon you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell. And please, let's make some comments down in the comments section. Let's have a conversation. I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care. God bless.